Once again, I, Priya, welcomes you all on behalf of English Department. So today, once again, we gather here for the valedictory session of the National Conference, that is Bharatiya Bhasha, Re-Envisioning Indian Linguistics Unity. Let's take a moment to reflect on enriching discussions and insight shares. Wishing you all a very productive and inspiring afternoon ahead. As William Wordsworth said, the best portion of a good man's life is little nameless, unremembered acts of kindness and love. I hope that the knowledge shared and connections made here will leave a lasting impact on our hearts and intellect.
Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself.
I, Priya, I am research scholar of English subject under Dr. Shashikant Tripathi sir. I am a poet novelist by profession. Thank you so much. Now I request to our chief guest, Honorable Shobha Madam, and all the chairpersons to please grace the stage with their presence. Further, I request to our head of department, Dr. Shashikant sir, to please come and join us on the stage. Second, I request to Dr. Amit Agri sir as a chairperson, sir, please come and join us on the stage. Further, I request to Mrs. Geeta Singh ma'am to please join us on the stage. Second, I request to Dr. Tarun Kumar sir, sir, please join us on the stage. I request to please welcome our guests with a round of applause. Now moving further, I would like to give a brief introduction of our chief guests and chairpersons we are having today. At very first, I would like to give briefing lines about our respected Shubha Tiwari ma'am. She has served as former Vice Chancellor at Maharaja Chitranlal Bundelkhand University. She also served as Head of Department of English. Ma'am, Ma'am's scholarly achievements are she has authored 2 books, one on Amitabh Ghosh and plays on TSA as well. She is also a member of International Advisory Board. Ma'am has experience of more than 35 years of teaching in higher education and have a great exposure to Harvard and Oxford as well. Now, moving further to the next introduction, we have Dr. Amit Agnihotri sir with us. He is Assistant Professor in Chitrakoot University. He has experience on cinematic communication. He published book Enterprise Resource Planning, Introduction to Program in Python and Interdisciplinary Approach. He has number of research papers published and many workshops and conferences attended. He has experience of working in cyber security as well. I request everyone to please give a round of applause. Now we have a brief introduction of our another guest, respected Geeta ma'am. She has over 20 years of dedicated service at Delhi Public School, Ghaziabad. She has been an integral part of the institution, academic and co-curricular excellence. Throughout her tenure, she has contributed significantly to the circular development, student mentoring and the holistic growth of learners across grade levels. Known for her commitment, professionalism and empathetic approach, she has consistently fostered a positive and engaging classroom environment that encourages critical thinking and lifelong learning. Her extensive experience has enabled her to adapt to evolving educational practices while upholding the core values and traditions of the school. She has actively participated in workshops, school initiatives and collaborative projects supporting both institutional and of all institutions and students. Respected by colleagues, students and parents alike, she exemplifies dedication, integrity and passion for education. Her 2 decades of service reflect not only longevity but also meaningful impact, leadership and unwavering commitment to nurturing young minds. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your presence. Now we have next person, Dr. Shashikant Tripathi sir. I feel he is very well known, he needs no introduction. So moving further, as it's our tradition, so I will request my chief guest, respected Shuma Tiwari ma'am, along with all the dignitaries to please join us on the culture of lamp lighting to Goddess Saraswati, as it is our tradition to start a program with the blessings of Goddess. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ma'am. Next, we have a brief introduction of Dr. Tarun Kumar Sarva sir with us. He is assistant professor in the Department of Sanskrit at Tara Postgraduate College, Banga. He has a great experience of publication of several research papers in national and international conferences and seminars. He has also authored several books like A Critical Study of Shemendra or minor works. His main areas of interest are Sanskrit literature and Sanskrit poetics. He has published 45 research papers, 3 reviews, 2 articles, 5 poems are published, and 5 research papers are under publication on national and international reference journals. 1 book published and 2 books are under publication in Raka publication from Allahabad. He has also worked as a field investigator in the project sponsored by HRD Minister of Government of India, New Delhi, and he has presented 40 research papers in national and international conferences and seminars. So I request the delegates to please give a round of applause for the chairpersons and chief guests because they are here. They have joined us by sparing their valuable time from their hectic schedule. Furthermore, I request to Dr. Amit Ali sir to please come on the stage for a welcome address.
Respected chief guests, eminent scholars, delegates, faculty members, dear participants and invited guests. A very warm good afternoon to all. It is my great privilege as the organizing secretary of this conference to welcome you to the valedictory session of our 2-day national conference on Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar, re-envisioning Indian linguistic unity. I respectfully welcome I extend my heartfelt welcome to our Professor Sudha Tiwari Madam, Professor of English in the Department of English, APS University, Rima, whose gracious presence adds great value and dignity to this study session. We are deeply grateful to your time and encouragement. I also welcome Dr. Geeta Madam and the host. I also warmly welcome our distinguished speakers, session chairs and resource persons who have illuminated various dimensions of Indian linguistic unity. My sincere appreciation goes to all the delegates and participants who have traveled from different parts of the country to contribute their insights and results. Thank you very much.
I request Dr. Pramila ma'am to please facilitate our chief guest of today, respected Shobha Tiwari madam. Thank you so much ma'am for accepting a little token of thanks from our side. Furthermore, I request once again to Dr. Pramila ma'am to please facilitate our another guest, Mrs. Geeta Singh ma'am. Further, I request Sharthak Vishwakarma to please facilitate our guest, Dr. Karan Kumar Satsang. Please show your presence with clapping. Our guests are facilitating here and you guys are not clapping. Further, I request to Mr. Sharthak Vishwakarma to facilitate our Sir Dr. Amit Agnihotri sir. Further, I request to Mr. Sharthak Vishwakarma to please facilitate our head of department, Sashi sir. Honorable Chief Guest of today, respected Shubha Tiwari Madam, to please grace the stage with your business.
Honorable Dr. Shashikant Tripathi ji, Dr. Agnihotri, Amit ji, Geeta ma'am, respected professors, scholars, students, everyone present here. Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar is a wonderful concept propagated and popularized with more fervor with NEP 2020. We are seeing a cultural renaissance, a kind of cultural renaissance in India. The European classification of languages segregated India brutally. The north-south divide within India was unnecessarily, unjustifiably underlined. Eurocentric classification of languages led to segregation, a kind of mental disintegration. And this is what it is with Western outlook. Western outlook separates, it classifies, it differentiates. Descartesian model of knowledge, it compartmentalizes knowledge, it compartmentalizes human beings, languages, and creates unnecessary rift. The idea of Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar underlines unity in diversity. The fact that India has a number of languages, Dravidian, Aryan, Tibetan Burman, Austro-Indian, we are rich. In terms of languages, Bharat is rich. The concept of Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar tells us that in terms of roots, root of words, in terms of vocabulary, in terms of sentence structure, and in terms of cultural meaning, all the languages of India are similar. They have common roots. Commonalities are underlined. The aim is to create emotional binding within Indians, within states, cohesion, unity, cooperation, the feeling of being together, walking together, attaining our aims together. This feeling of togetherness is underlined through Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar, through scientific studies, through etymology, going to the roots of the words, going to the sentence's structure, and telling people, scholars are conveying this, that our languages are similar. Eurocentric division of languages is not the only methodology. What the British have taught us is not the only methodology. There can be our own methodology. And this is our methodology. It's a very bold, a very pious, a very good intentioned move to create unity within India. Intellectual unity, emotional unity within India. जीवन दर्शन एक भाषा अपने साथ एक जीवन दर्शन लेकर आती है, सोच का तरीका लाती है, एक नई दुनिया लाती है, एक नया नजरिया लेकर आती है। भारतीय भाषाओं का जीवन दर्शन एक है, व्यू टुवर्ड्स लाइफ, एटीट्यूड टुवर्ड्स लाइफ, our attitude towards knowledge is similar. Experiences are similar. Therefore, Indian lingual family, linguistic family of India, and that makes this topic so very relevant, so pertinent, useful, relevant to the times. It is relevant to the times in which we are living. I would also like to pinpoint certain possible pitfalls. There can be certain problems also. Number one, hierarchy. We must make all efforts not to go into hierarchy. Not to say that this group of language is superior or it comes first and this group comes next or it is inferior. This is very important, that we do not create unwanted hierarchy within Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar. The second is possible policy and practice gap. We form ideas, we form rules and programs and projects and different initiatives and movements, but how they are carried out on the ground, how they are carried out. So there should not be a gap between policy and practice. And the third is that we should also learn and we should also enjoy languages of foreign origin. We don't want to be isolated in the global scenario. India has an inherent advantage today. Everyone understands English. Our youth, our workers, wherever they go in the world, they can communicate. They have this emphatic advantage. We should not lose it. We should not lose it. So it's a very comprehensive kind of effort where we restore our own respect, our own commonality, our own dignity through Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar. At the same time, we remain efficient and proficient in languages of foreign origin as well. ज्ञान का कोई विकल्प नहीं है, ज्ञान की कोई सीमा नहीं है। किसी भाषा, कोई भी भाषा, सारी भाषाएं सीखने योग्य हैं। भाषा परिवार के अध्ययन में जाना चाहिए। मुझे इतना ही कहना था। मुझे बुलाने के लिए मैं डॉक्टर शशिकांत त्रिपाठी जी का धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करती हूँ। आप सबने मुझे यहाँ बुलाया, सम्मान दिया, मुझे सुना।
Thank you so much, ma'am, for such beautiful words in your sweet voice. So, further, I request to our next guest, Mrs. Geeta, ma'am, to please share her experience, grace us with her words. Please, ma'am.
Teachers, students, very good evening and Vandanam to everybody. So since yesterday I was here, I'm very thankful that I'm here and I will attend the National Conference of Bharatiya Bhasha Revisioning Indian linguistic unity. What I could hear everybody's thoughts, their vision, their understanding. So it was a nice experience, and in short I would summarize that unity in language represents a powerful tool for fostering social cohesion, cultural understanding, and national harmony by connecting diverse groups through shared communication despite the presence of multiple distinct languages. In summary, Indian linguistic unity is not about reducing the Tower of Babel to one voice, but appreciating the diverse languages together from a rich tapestry. The way forward lies in fostering until respect for all languages and adopting inclusive policies that ensure linguistic justice. Thank you. Thank you.
Further, I request Dr. Tarun sir to please grace the stage.
भारतीय भाषा समिति sponsored by 2 days National Conference भारतीय भाषा परिवार। मैं डॉक्टर तरुण कुमार शर्मा, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ संस्कृत तथा पीजी कॉलेज में। मैं यहाँ अनेकों बार आता रहा हूँ। राज्य विश्वविद्यालय होने के पूर्व में यहाँ आता रहा हूँ और हमें सम्मान मिलता रहा है। और शशिकांत जी का बहुत आग्रह था कि आप फिर आइए एक बार, और संसद भी भाषा परिवार में है और आप आइए, तो मुझे रहा नहीं गया, मैं फिर आया मैं। तो इसके लिए मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा। ये भाषा परिवार को जोड़ने का जो काम किया शशिकांत जी ने, ये बहुत ही अच्छा किया है। हमारा भाषा परिवार अनेक भाषा परिवारों में टूटता जा रहा है और उसमें विविधता आती जा रही है। तो हम यही चाहेंगे इसको जोड़ने के लिए ऐसे कार्यक्रम हमेशा होते रहें और इन्हीं कार्यक्रमों के जरिए लोग एक रहें
So, I must say that we are at the concluding version of this valedictory session. So, after a few minutes, our sir will come and give a word of thanks to everyone. So, in the meantime, you can hear a poetry till we are waiting for his presence. आज AI की जनरेशन में in the world of artificial intelligence, I think our sir has come. So at conclusion level, I request to Dr. Shashikant and Bharatiya sir to please give word of thanks and conclude this event. We have report ready with us, so I request to sir for further report reading.
काल कर्म में नहीं आई और मैं समाप्त हो सीधा everything has been changed. Now this is the beginning of today's lesson conference on Bharatiya Bhasha program. He is in Indian Ministry. It is my proud and pleasure both to extend my heartfelt welcome to all the resource persons, distinguished scholars, esteemed delegates, participants, those who have contributed by their insightful talks. And really, this was only the purpose of this conference. We all know that India is a unique land of linguistic diversity, but this is the fact that there has been a very long tradition in India to articulate its experience through multiple languages without affecting or without reaching any harm to Indian national unity, integrity. That is one of the most important characteristics of Indian languages. All Indian languages, whether they are dialectal language or mother tongues, must be respected. There are various arts which have been delivered by dear participants, and I would like to mention the name of those eminent scholars who have beautifully presented their views and made this conference significant and memorable for you. As this conference was conceived with the objective of exploring the concept of Bharatiya Bhasha as a framework for understanding India's linguistic diversity, soon after inaugural sessions and the release of the two books on Bharatiya Bhasha, insightful talks were delivered by Professor Shanil from Northern University, Shillong, and thereafter two sessions for final decisions were held, in which more than 8 contributors contributed in different ways. They shared cultural formations and their collective role in shaping the entire foundations, and I
continuity of this National Conference. Professor Bharat Pratap Singh sir from NCIT, New Delhi, was our profession. So really, we are very much inspired, motivated with your enlightening talks on the different issues related to Indian linguistic diversity, where only unity is to be considered was your sole purpose of your deliveries, your task. And really, I not only appreciate, I would like to say that we must follow the example of Professor Bharatiya Bhasha, who is not only theoretically but practically very fit. Still, after retirement also she has the same sensitivity that use that working style. So your presence itself is the indication of a successful conference. Thank you very much, sir, for your presence. With sir, we have Gita Ji was really an educationist, and as this seminar was aimed to provide a common platform for historians, for linguists, from literary scholars, for technologists, and for educationists to find out the harmonious element in Indian languages. Really she has beautifully expressed her views on this conference, and she had assisted us by gracing the occasion throughout the entire session. 8 sessions we held, and during all those sessions she was present. It is my pleasure to express and extend my indebtedness to you, madam. We are very thankful. Dr. Tarun Kumar Sarvasan from Atarra, PG College, Atarra. He has been very kindful to us by accepting our invitation and investing 2 full days for this conference. Again, I am thankful to Dr. Bharatiya Bhasha, Department of Hindi, Sevkata, PG College, PG. Dr. Manish Kumar Sharma from New Delhi, our University of Punjab, Indira Gandhi, Kala Kendra from Indira Gandhi Kala Kendra. So he has, when I was talking to him, he said, would you like to present your paper offline? He said, sir, I am coming to check you out. Without any pros and cons, ifs and buts, he accepted the invitation and graced this occasion. Sir, we are thankful for your cooperation, for your support, and for your insightful papers presented to us. Next, there are a host of other presenters. Alpani, Rashid Tiwari, Jyoti Tiwari, Dr. Rajesh Manuwal, Dr. Aruna Mishra, Dr. Kiran Mishra, Dr. Krish Madhvedi, Dr. Arvind Kumar, Kapna Shukla, Mr. Kaptan Singh, Anjali Mishra, Kumar Dharma Devi, Arvind Singh, and so many other research scholars, those who presented their papers to online notes. So it is very possible for me to remember the name of all those participants since I do not have any papers so far. But I have taken their videography and audiography, and if they want, I would share with them. Now, without any delay, I would like to say one thing. Bharatiya Bhasha Parivar, जहाँ परिवार की बात आती है वहाँ हमारे सारे संबंध जितने भी और हैं और मजबूत हो जाते हैं। कितने भी आप नाखुश रहे, जहाँ परिवार की बात आई, हाँ भाई मेरा परिवार है, ऐसा नहीं। इसलिए हमारे भारत में बोली जाने वाली जितनी भी भाषाएं हैं वो सब हमारी भाषाएं हैं, हमारे परिवार की भाषा है। इस तरह की भावना जो है हमारे साथ होनी चाहिए। ये इस कॉन्फ्रेंस में ये बातें आई हैं और जिन लोगों ने जो बहुत सारी बातें बताई हैं इसमें सारी इंटर रिलेशनशिप अमॉन्ग क्लासिकल एंड मॉडर्न इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस ये डिस्कस हमारे सामने आया है। जितने भी क्लासिकल लैंग्वेजेस पाए हैं और जो मॉडर्न इंडियन लैंग्वेजेस हैं इनकी कंडीशन है लिंग्विस्टिक डाइवर्सिटी एंड नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन, ये दूसरा विषय आया है। मेरे सब इस विषय में बहुत इंटरेस्टेड रहते हैं, सब मैं बताना चाहता हूँ। कल आप पूछ रहे थे कि विषय आए हैं और ट्रांसलेशन एज ए ब्रिज बिटवीन लैंग्वेजेस, ये मेजर जो है ये डिस्कस है लोगों का हिंदी में आया है। कंटेम्प्रेरी चैलेंजेस इन लैंग्वेज पॉलिसी एंड एजुकेशन, इंडिजिनियस नॉलेज systems and languages. These were the major themes on which research scholars presented their insightful talks. Now the discussions were vibrant, thought-provoking, and interdisciplinary in nature. They too continued in the same way. And a special lecture by a eminent scholar and a panel discussions. Eminent scholar Professor Shailesh Kumar Singh, Professor of Linguistics, panel discussion, then open floor discussions. Throughout the day, the participants of delegates from the states truly reflect the spirit of unity of diversity, and one professor Kumar Singh. He actually, his dedication and tireless effort to serve Hindi Bhasha Bihar was official, and he delivered his beautiful experience and making the conference successful. So I submit the proceedings of the two-day conference. Now I would like to call Dr. Gopal Mishra sir to conclude this session by his experience and by his vote of thanks to all the participants. Sir, please. Again, I welcome my entire team, Priya Singh, the best singer, and all my students of PG and music.
भारतीय भाषा समिति के द्वारा प्रायोजित भारतीय भाषा परिवार इस जगतगुरु रामाचार्य देवव्यान विश्वविद्यालय चित्रकूट उत्तर प्रदेश के अष्टावक्र सभागार में विगत 2 दिनों से हम सभी लोग इस महत्वपूर्ण विषय पर विद्वानों को सुने, उनके उद्बोधनों से लाभान्वित हुए। सभी जिनके विषय में डॉक्टर शशिकांत सर ने अभी विस्तार से बताया और पिछले सभी सत्रों में हम लोग उनके जो ज्ञान है उससे लाभान्वित हुए। यह हम सभी का सौभाग्य है। जब से हमारे माननीय कुलपति जी ने इस विश्वविद्यालय में कार्यभार ग्रहण किया है तब से शैक्षणिक गतिविधियों में बड़ी गतियाँ आ गई हैं। सेमिनार, कॉन्फ्रेंस और जो वर्कशॉप हैं ये सब सभी विभागों की ओर से आयोजित होते हैं और हम सभी लोगों को भिन्न भिन्न विभागों के जो कार्यक्रम होते हैं उससे जुड़कर जो लाभ प्राप्त होता है मुझे लगता है वो अन्य विश्वविद्यालयों में इतना सुलभ नहीं है जितना यहाँ हम लोग प्राप्त कर लेते हैं। आज
यह समापन सत्र है और विगत 2 दिनों में जो कुछ हुआ उसका निष्कर्ष भी आपने बताया, जो सुझाव आए उन सभी के विषय में डॉक्टर शशिकांत जी ने हम सभी को अभी अवगत कराया। हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप इस 2 दिन के जो निष्कर्ष हैं वो सुझाव के रूप में निश्चित रूप से आपकी ओर से संबंधित समिति को प्रेषित होगी और हमारी ये संगोष्ठी कितनी सफल रही इसका भान वहाँ तक भी पहुँचेगा। मैं सबसे पहले धन्यवाद ज्ञापित करता हूँ अपने विश्वविद्यालय के संस्थापक, संरक्षक, संपोषक, लाइफ टाइम चांसलर परम पूज्य जगतगुरु स्वामी रामभद्राचार्य जी का, जिन्होंने इस विश्वविद्यालय की स्थापना की, जिसके कारण हम सभी को ऐसा मंच प्राप्त हुआ है। पुनः धन्यवाद के क्रम में विश्वविद्यालय के माननीय कुलपति प्रोफेसर सुशील कुमार पांडे सर का बहुत बहुत आभार व्यक्त करते हैं